Back to the association, Laura. Zion and the Pelicans hosting the Thunder tonight in their last game before the All-Star break. In 9 games, the 19-year-old is averaging 21 points on 58% shooting, the highest field goal percentage among all 20-point-per-game scorers this season. 9 games, small
sample size.
Okay. When you break that shooting percentage by area of the court, easy to see why Zion's so high. He's shooting nearly 60% from inside the paint, as all but 11 of his shot attempts have come from down low. Everywhere else on the court, Zion is 4 for 11 from the field. All right, so the numbers say one thing, and when he came into the league, a lot of people thought he's a dunker, right? Yeah. He's going to just overpower you. When people say he's one-dimensional,
no way.
What's your reaction?
No way. He's multidimensional. He can rebound. He can pass. He's a point center. He can push the ball down the floor. He's worked on his shooting. I think that's becoming a huge component of his game. And overall, I think he has one skill, Kevin, that a lot of NBA players do not have in today's game. He has a relentless effort that he plays with. I mean, and by the way, his game still has room for improvement. How scary is that? His game still does have room for improvement, and he's averaging 19 and almost 7.
I'm really excited about what Zion is going to be in the future, because if you think back to the first game that they played, they gave him the three-point shot, and he took it, okay? And he shot it with confidence. So going forward, as hard as this guy works on his game, he's going to be good for years to come.
To compare him to Ben Simmons, totally different position. Like people say, well, Ben Simmons doesn't look to shoot the ball. The best players play to their strengths. Show people what you can do, what you can't do. Yeah, he can shoot the ball. Where is he different? Where can he make an impact on the game? From the foul line down, impossible. Put him in ball screens, short roll, catch it, drive it. Long roll, catch it at the rim, play above the defense. You put a big guy on him, he takes you away and drives you. You put a smaller guy on him, a good coach is going to run him to the block and isolate him. His versatility is actually pretty interesting, but to me, the best players play to their strengths. And when he plays to his strengths, he is hard to deal with.
We often have conversations where it's always comparing guys, right? Yeah. When you look at him, he's such a unique talent. I mentioned Charles Barkley months ago, right? Is that a fair assessment at 19 when we saw Barkley come into the league in the mid-'80s?
I think it's a perfect comp, because big body, explosive, skilled, more skilled than you realize, plays hard. And like Jay Will, one thing real quick, that guy plays with an enthusiasm and an energy that is contagious.
I would say I like the Charles Barkley comparison. I think the one thing that he can become better at is actually being a screener. Like Ben Wallace was one of the best screeners and workers I've ever seen. With that frame, if he could be a screener, he's going to be open a lot more exactly for that slip or that roll. That's the next evolution of his game.
Guards love hearing that.
Yeah, I would say Blake Griffin. But one thing he's going to do better than Blake Griffin down in his career, he's going to shoot better than Blake.
Okay. Yeah. He's got to stay healthy, too. Yeah. We saw that. That was a big issue with Blake.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.